All right. Can everyone hear me? Say if you can in the chat. I'm looking at my phone for the chat. I can't really do that on desktop. All right, I think we have a bot in the chat. We had a J guy. Last time I think that was the same bot but with a different name. Okay. All right, we got a couple people. I guess we'll make do with that. Well, hello everyone. It's been a while since since I've last been live. School's been busy and it hasn't really been that active anyway. But I'm here now, and it's just gonna be a quick live. It's also kind of a Q&A. I forgot to put that in the thumbnail though. But yeah. And actually, I probably shouldn't have shown that. I was gonna wait, but anyways, in this live stream, like I said, it's gonna be quick, but we're gonna be tracking Thanksgiving rain and storms, discuss some Arctic air, and look at the long range outlook. So, nothing, nothing big, but here's the long range outlook. I'm gonna show it first, actually. So from December 2nd to December 6th, it's gonna look like it's gonna be pretty cold and dry, unfortunately. And from the 4th to the 10th, it looks like it'll stay cold. And maybe become a little bit wetter outside. But if we look at the... Wait. I thought I saw something. Oh. Oh. I thought I saw something. I think actually it looks like it locked me out. Bear with me, please. I see you, Andrew. Oh. Alright, that was a It signed me out of the chat and everything, so I couldn't see. That was kind of weird, but I think I have it now. Yep. Alright, well, got off to a bumpy start, but look, everything looks good now, so I'm gonna try again, see if I can do better. So like I said, we're gonna track some rain, discuss Arctic air, and look at the long range. We already looked at the long range, with it looking cold through the first week of December. And if we look now at, and by the way, if you're from Greenville County or any surrounding areas, this isn't for us. But if we look at this product called bulk shear, which just shows the amount of wind shear in the environment, and really all you have to look for is how strong it is. The stronger it is, the higher the likelihood of storms. And actually, I'm gonna put on the simulated radar, and then I'll show that. But if we look at the radar, which blue means light rain and yellow and orange of course means heavy rain. Tonight, this is 6 a.m. tomorrow. Well, actually, if we go before that, it looks like we could get some rain, maybe a few rumbles of thunder overnight. So if you like a good thunderstorm overnight while you sleep, it will be a good night for that. It looks like, even in Greenville County. And then as the actual cold fronts, that's going to bring in that Arctic air I was talking about, is coming through, which is, I'll draw it. The cold front's somewhere around here. The strongest storms are going to be along that cold front, and this weather model doesn't go out too far, but these storms are going to be moving into upstate South Carolina, western North Carolina, and northeast Georgia throughout the early morning. So probably by early afternoon, it's going to clear out. But if we look at, and I'll move this tab. If we look at the severe weather threat, we actually have one for tomorrow, just because of how strong the cold front is going to be. You can see we have a level 1 out of 5 risk for severe weather, and the site reloaded on me. I'll pull that back up. By the way, like I said, if you have any questions, put it down in the chat. Alright, it looks like the site crashed. I'm gonna reload. Yeah, it's being kind of slow. Okay, well, that's kind of unfortunate. It's not loading. I'm gonna have to pull up a different site. Alright then, I would have liked the other one because you can zoom in. But here's the severe weather risk for tomorrow. This is the viewing area for the channel, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia. There's Greenville County if you're in there, which it looks like most of the chat is. Well, yeah. And okay, looks like everything is being slow, but we're gonna try and bear with it. There's that low risk, and it includes all the risks, at least depending on where you are. Yeah. There we go. So there's a tornado risk. It's a small one with a 2% risk, but it's still a risk. We have that damaging wind risk, and then the hail risk, a little bit farther south into Georgia mainly. But it's something to keep in mind while you eat and celebrate Thanksgiving. But thank goodness nothing too crazy. And if we look at the ingredients for severe weather, you have it right here. So as the storms are moving in and the cold front is moving to the east, this warm air is gonna go north. And yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to use the long one from this morning. As the cold front pushes to the east, that warm air is gonna build up ahead of it before it cleans it out. And we could get into the 60s for a little bit in the upstate of South Carolina, which could aid some storms to develop, but it's going to be a very short window, and all the other ingredients don't look very likely, at least in our neck of the woods, towards eastern North Carolina and the beaches. That place looks like it will have the greatest threat of severe weather. But then we all go downhill with temperatures, and it's going to be pretty cold this weekend. Another thing we look at is the dew points, or the amount of humidity in the air. Once again, this doesn't go out very far, but you can see the blue, which is dew points above 60, which is good for severe storms. Slowly moving north, but then quickly being pushed away by the drier air behind the cold fronts. So, like I said, this live stream was going to be quick. We only have 3 more tabs to go. But if we look at the European model past the arrival of the cold front, I'll show the wind chills. It's going to be very cold, like I said a few times now. So if we push this to Friday morning, it's definitely cold, but nothing too crazy yet. If you look up towards Iowa over here, they're already in the teens and single digits. And while it's not going to get that cold here, at least not in most of the places that I cover, it's going to get into the 20s for Saturday morning. We can see that here. A few places include Charlotte with that low of 24. Got Greenville, 30 degrees. Atlanta, 24 degrees. And in the daytime, it doesn't get very warm. It only gets close to 50 degrees. Then we can push this into Sunday morning, 7 a.m. It gets a little bit colder. Greenville is 26. Charlotte is actually a little bit warmer, but still 27. And Atlanta is 29. In the daytime, it actually doesn't look like I'll get very warm again, with highs in the 40s. And then Monday morning, which is going to be the coldest morning for most people, is going to have widespread 20s. And in the mountains, it could get into the teens for lows, which is starting to get a little bit more dangerous. Tuesday, another very cold morning. And actually looks like it's going to be the coldest for the mountains. But there's still going to be 20s elsewhere. And it starts to get a little bit less reliable as we get farther into time. But it looks like it'll stay chilly, like that forecast in the beginning said, for a few days after that. And if we look at any potential snow chances, which this model product will show, this is Saturday, Sunday. There's a little clipper with a light snow moving through Kentucky and into the Appalachians, but not much for North Carolina. Then we get to something a little bit stronger. And this is for Tuesday, December 3rd. It looks like, at least according to this model, that the mountains could get a good snow for a few hours. And it looks like it's going to be strong enough that even outside of the mountains, we could see some rain and maybe even some snow mixing in. So you can see that purple, which I hope is true, because that could give us the chance of seeing some flakes finally. But unfortunately, the other models don't show this. And then it kind of fizzles out as it crosses through North Carolina. But that's something interesting. And then now it's time for me to show this. But if we look at my custom snowfall chances map, which I made on my based on my unprofessional opinion, I have a less than 20% chance across the upstate of South Carolina and the Piedmont, North Carolina, with of course the mountains getting a slightly higher chance of snow. Of course, since only one model shows that little system, the chances aren't that high. And just because it doesn't look like it's going to snow that much anyway, that's why I put those small chances. But it's still a chance, and if other models pick up on that, that's going to be a little bit more interesting. But hopefully that snow that the European model is showing is going to verify, because it's been a sad winter, sad 2 winters. But yeah, that was my live stream. Very quick. I'll give y'all a few minutes to put on some questions in the chat, in case I went too fast or anything. But yeah. By the way, actually, well, I won't be able to do it here, but I have a couple things for you guys. So first, if I try and launch a merch store, what type of stuff would you like to see? Like excluding the normal things like t-shirts and stuff. And then second question is if, well, I can't do it right now, but I'm gonna try and post a form in the community posts later on your Helene experience. I'm gonna try and make a sort of documentary style thing, kind of combining all the stories from my subscribers on how they handled Helene and stuff. So I'll be putting that later, or at least try to. But yeah, those are a couple things. I'll stay on until 2. Oh, I got 5 views in my live. Not bad. Not one person viewing. Because it's just you and me. so weird, like, we don't really get any storms. Like, I like a good storm, nothing too bad, but we didn't really get them. And we didn't really get snow either. It's kind of disappointing. We've actually gone 1,047 days, or 48 days without snow, which is a record for the Carolinas. At least here in Gramo Spartanburg. So, it's been a while. Hopefully we can get some flakes this winter. The local meteorologist posted his winter outlook, and he said it's probably going to snow, maybe not that much, but it probably will. So at least that's some hope. I personally agree with him, because 3 winters without snow would be insane. But yeah. 1 minute till I leave, so any last minute questions, make sure to put them in the chat. I honestly should do better with advanced wording on my live streams, but I'm kind of sporadic. Oh, we got 2 people on. So 1:59 and 43 seconds. You guys have 15 seconds. Alright, on my end it's 2. It doesn't look like anyone has anything to say. So yeah, that was a quick live stream. Nothing much to discuss other than that cold we're gonna get and some rain. But let's hold out hope that sooner or later I'll be able to make some videos and live streams on some snow chances. Because I haven't really been able to do that since I started the channel in January of this year. I did do one, but that was pretty much it. And it wasn't very high quality either. But yeah. I'm gonna head out now. Thanks for joining, at least for a little bit. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.